I welcome you and I'm very excited to have you with me on this boat. And I think you're also excited to discover this technique for Darbuka and Frame Drum. In first lesson, we are going to discover again the foundation, but this time foundation of technique. Before I jump to technique, the first question I ask you, which hand is your dominant hand? Because this will be a game changer for you. If your right hand is your dominant hand, you need to place Darbuka on your left side. But if left hand is your dominant hand, then you need to place it on your right lap. Now, you decide which hand is your dominant hand and place the Darbuka. Sometimes people ask me how to place the Darbuka. You need to place Darbuka so firmly, but at the same time relax that it doesn't move. Like you feel comfortable to play the Darbuka. You shouldn't hold it very firmly, but also it shouldn't wobble around. So it needs to sit on your lap. If you sit on the ground, or if you are sitting on a chair, on your lap again, it shouldn't move much. But also you shouldn't keep it very tight. You should be relaxed, but at the same time, you need to feel as if Darbuka were a part of your limb. After you sit comfortably with your drum, now we will learn the first technique. It's the main beat, doom sound. This is the main beat for Darbuka, and it is the primary beat sound. It's the most important sound. And how to get that? As I am right-handed, I will show everything according to myself, but you can adjust it according to your dominant hand. So, with right hand, now I will show you how to make dooms. First of all, we look at our Darbuka. It is a circle, right? This is edge. This is the center. And where can we get this doom sound? It's in the center, not here. So we will hit the center. But how to hit the center? Sometimes it no. Like again, our hand is relaxed, but at the same time it's firm. Like it's kind of sweet balance, So, and the force comes from your elbow or even shoulder, not from your wrist. And again, keep your hand in this position. And with this part of your hand, you see this part, not your palm, but this part, finger part, but not like top of fingers, like this part. We hit the center. We don't stay in the center. After we hit, we just move it. Like up, down, from up to down. After a while, after you get used to it, let's start with this. Down. So you don't stay on the skin, you just move away. Second important basic beat is tack sound. Now I hit the edge or ring. Again, I take my force from my elbow or shoulder. And again, my hand is relaxed and yet firm. So this time my fingers are open. You see, 4 fingers. And I hit on the edge. This time I stay here. This sound comes from the edge. This one comes from the center. So edge, center, edge, center. And the third basic beat is slap. I don't expect you to get this sound on first trial. Sometimes it may take a year. Like when I started playing Darbuka, it took me about 6-7 months to get a proper slap, and we are still improving, you know. Like slap is a sound which is not very easy, and we constantly improve that sound. Like you may expect to get doom and tag maybe within a week or something, but for slap it may take time. So don't push yourself hard, but also don't stay in your comfort zone. Push, but don't judge yourself if you don't get the sound properly. But I am going to share with you how to get slap properly. Slap is like, it's called slap. Like we slap the skin. And the most important thing is your hands are curved a bit, you know, like curved, not straight, curved, and you stay on the skin. You don't move away, and you do it with some force. Like you can maybe do it in that way. It's like this way, you know, like slapping something. Keep on practicing slaps. If you don't get the sound, don't worry. Just know the technique. Hand is curved, and then there is a momentum to get the sound, and your hands stay on the skin. And look again, my fingers are together. Like on doom and slap, fingers are together. On tag, fingers are separate. These are the 3 main beats. Let's have some exercise. Now I'm going to share with you Malfuf. It's one of the basic beats in Middle Eastern music. So we will use both, like doom slap and doom tap. Like we can use both to play Malfuf. And it's 2/4 rhythm. So you can use metronome for this exercise. But at the beginning, while you are building up technique, I will not do it with metronome now, but after a while, please do it with metronome, because then you can really integrate your metronome skills, timing skills with your technique, both to really melt into each other. So, now Malfuf. I will verbalize first. Do ta ta, do ta ta. And now we tag. This is the first exercise, Malfuf, with slap and tag. And as I said, first without metronome, then after you feel comfortable with metronome. And now second one, Wahde. It's another Middle Eastern rhythm, which we use very frequently. It is dum ta ta dum ta, dum ta ta dum ta. And if you use metronome, it's much better. now we tap. This is about first lesson. And please check the exercise video. On exercise video, I'm going to go a bit deeper in Malfuf and Wahte, and I will show it with metronome. So enjoy this basic technique and these first exercises, and see you in the second video, which is about split finger technique.